Hello to all. I sat in a metro with a white tiger in my hand. Since it was somewhere around 3 pm, I easily got a seat beside a man in a coach. While I was engrossed in the lines of Aravind wrote, this man I mentioned earlier tapped on my shoulder. He wanted to know what I was reading. Maybe he already had noticed, hence went through all the trouble. This started a conversation about the book, about Balram Halvia, and about the story without any spoiler. Arvind in his book talks not just about Balram and the people he works for, but throws light on the system that governs India. How corruption and politics blind people and hide the line between the right and wrong, and how Balram makes his way for his small village to the city. The White Tiger by the Aravind Debate book, which won the 40th Man Booker Prize of the year 2008 as it was published in. When I look back at this incident in the metro, I realize that the stand as an example of how a good book can sometimes spark conversation we never think would exist. Book for me are the perfect icebreakers. We need to start a talk, be it the Harry Potter series or Kel Oisin's novel or even the beautifully crafted The White Tiger. At the same time, unlike almost another Indian novel you might have read in the recent years, this page turner offers a complete, bald, angry, unadorned portrait of the country as seen from the bottom of the heap. There's not a sniff, a saffron, or a swell of the saris anywhere. Once I read the reviews by the Sunday Times, I knew that I had to read this. True, there is no love story here. There is a story of scene from someone from the extreme poverty, but this is more than a story of corruption, murder, and money. This is the story of Delhi, Bengaluru, and the grim reality of the millions of life that lives in the two cities. Balram also tells us the story of a life seen from the other side and is eventually escapes from the poverty. Albeit through the unsavoury means, Balram tells us about his point of view from the deepest pits of the poverty. A side seething with tension and jealous, a side that many people will never hear, much less like about the orphan ones. A fall from grace, a coming of age, a story darker and greater. Version of Slumdog Millionaire. This book is all three of the above. The unapologetic and an eye-opener. This book deserves the attention it gets and then some. Living and working in Chennai for a while now, I can say that this book paints the truer picture of what I see in India. The country where the rich and the poor people live at the uncomfortable extreme contradictions exist around every corner. Truth. There are smells of saris and saffrons in India, but the description only paints half of the picture. Leave it to Aravind Adiga to paint the rest for you. No wonder this book has won the Man Booker Prize. Absolutely brilliant. At the same time, darkly humorous. Adiga has represented the Indian society in the most subtle way in The White Tiger. Some parts might appear exaggerated, but that's what the common man in India think about this nation. A must read for everyone, as this book can't be restricted to the one specific genre. And anyways, to all of you who are listening to this podcast, My happiest reading to you. And have a great day. Until then, signing off by Sivakumar Baluswamy. Thank you all. Thanks for the listen.